ASL Challenger League Season 2, Group Stage, Round of 32.
It works. It works a little bit. And so we've got a change already out of Halostar. Of course, he's playing a different race this time, or playing against a different race. His pylon is in his base.
Excellent. That is what I wanted to hear. I would be really worried if it was Forge Fast expanding with gas
Yeah,
against Terran.
with the
When I
Terran,
called
yeah.
Mass Phoenix, I was on the verge of saying Forge Fast Expand.
Yeah,
I
Forge
thought
Fast
about
Phoenix.
it.
Forge Fast
Right.
Phoenix would be good.
Yeah.
So let's get
and it
these
is-
player intros
Right.
done. So to the bottom right hand side in the red, it is the Terran player Lycangrope.
And,
Indeed. And his opponent, the now infamous, in blue, from the Cobalt Alliance. It's our Protoss player, Halostar.
Right. So builds wise for these guys, we have Lycangrope. He's opening with a gas first into barracks, which suggests he's going to be looking to do some kind of either Hellion or Widowmine harass. He's going to be aiming for a fast factory. Not even a fast factory, sorry. It's a proxy factory, it looks like, with where that SCV is going to be
yeah,
kicking about.
That is awesome.
Which will be, yes,
that will
it'll
be
be
nice to see.
epic. And Halostar looks like he's playing an awful lot more standard. No Cybercore just yet.
Yeah,
That
not
should be
getting-
coming down just now.
Oh, he does have the
But he's
metals
built
for
to sell it.
There it goes.
And there's the proxy factory, so this is going to be good.
Hmm.
I wonder if he plans to float that
Float
up
it
into
in?
the game.
I think he does.
I would
I
have
think
thought
he
he would
could
have put
well
it
do.
closer.
I think
I
he
mean,
will do
there's
that.
a lot of space for it on this map, so that's actually, like, in
Yeah.
that corner of the base. That's really smart. To take that decision on this map. Did he get to choose the map?
I'm not sure if he picked it or not.
Can't-
Well, either way, it's a good decision, and I really like it if that is what he does decide to do. And it could be incredibly potent.
Yes, well, Widowmine proxy factory with Widowmines
He's
hits
getting
before,
a Reaper behind this as well.
so
Um,
that's what invest in the
Mothership
gas.
core is coming out. He's not going to have a robo or detection or anything, and yeah, there comes the float out.
Yep,
So I imagine
Excellent.
it'll be a Widow mine out, obviously.
yep. So yesterday, obviously, nice and standard day, no cheese, no nothing. Today, with Lycangrope, cheese and all day. Proxy 2
Mhm.
racks, one base Hellion Hellbat pressure, and now proxy Widowmines. This guy is what ASL needs.
Yeah.
I like it. He's a nutcase, and I think it could pay off really nicely for him because there's been absolutely no scouting from from Halostar within his own base. And the question is, does he wait for one Widow mine, or does he
Right,
go
yeah.
straight, or does he wait for two? Because if he runs in with like
He's-
3 Widows,
I would wait for
waiting.
2,
Yeah,
personally.
he's getting another.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think
There's a bit of a risk to it, but you can. I think he'll bring this Reaper up, and if he sees no detection, then go in with the Widow mines. But
Or he could use
don't
the
know.
Reaper to
He's just gonna go
distract.
in.
yeah,
Yeah,
to
he's gone
distract
in.
at the front and pull him out.
he's
First one burrows. He doesn't even see it. No
Oh.
response.
and some down. That is straight off 6 probes killed. That Widow mine is Oracle cost effective. Just
Yes.
bear that comparison in mind.
I'm now regretting taking someone's bet that this game wouldn't last 11 minutes. This game. Oh, here comes
there's another one.
Second one
Halostar still
comes
hasn't
down.
pulled.
There's
Oh
no
my God,
attempt at
no,
detection
no, no,
here
no, no,
either.
no. Oh, he's fucked.
That is.
Okay, wrecked.
That's
So 15
awful.
15 worker kills. He's going to get some more here.
Panic. My
Damn.
heart.
I'm
the
sorry,
game's
but
over.
this-
19.
That's
The game
that's,
is literally over.
Yeah.
that's
You
fine.
can't come back from that.
If he does, it's a miracle comeback.
Oh,
As a
he's
spectator.
about 2 minutes away from like detection. This is
Yep.
going to go off again.
He's going to get another 2 Widowmine shots at least.
Oh,
Oh,
it's
he's
going to kill
come
them
up.
all. Oh, it killed the first one. He's lucky.
I mean, let's just look at this for a moment. 29 SCVs, with not counting mules, to 9
Yeah.
probes.
And 2
There.
And the
This-
9 pros can't mine.
It's over. This is actually why fast expanding in PvP in PvT, sorry, is kind of good because it means that the Terran has 2 places to potentially have to leave those Widow Mines. It's that level of stupid.
Oh, he goes the Sentry Stalker. Oh, that is just... It's cruel.
Guys, can we leave? Can I leave this game? I think I need to have a bit of a cry
He
in a
will
corner on my
he
own.
will get the Observer out now.
Oh,
I hope he scans.
my heart places.
Alright, I'll get this one. The
If
other
you
one
scan-
is the other one is loaded. I hope he scans the
gonna
target to the
scan.
Observer.
So badly.
Oh no.
But he's now attacking with
Alright, now
everything.
here comes
And
the bio.
There's no. I mean, actually, no. He's got a photon overcharge. He's
Yeah.
if he
He'll hold, but
he needs to mine.
he should hold. For here's the thing. Okay, there we go.
Right.
Okay.
Mine.
No.
Yes, he's mining. No, why are you letting your units die? Don't let your units die.
This build is like. I mean, it's good in pretty much any league.
Come on,
Yeah,
hold on for another 2
this
minutes.
It's not half. I mean, Halostar is desperately trying to get back into this. Let's face it. He is chronoing out those workers as hard as he can. He has no money. At this point in time, he desperately is trying to hold on to the lead that he theoretically can get back into if he can hold on for long enough. He's got the Mothership Core. It's the best unit in the game. He can...
Yep.
If Lycangrope attacks again, he's got another overcharge. Let's not get confused here. He can stop this for a while, but he's still spending his money on macroing backup compared to his opponent, who's taking his base. He's getting bunkers just to defend. He does not need this bunker at the front. That is completely superfluous, but he's taking it anyway just to be really safe. He's getting a starport. He's flying his factory home because he doesn't even care anymore.
Mothership Core, don't lose it. Don't.
stimming in.
There
The
we
overcharge
go.
goes off.
Yep.
And, yeah.
It's going to hold on for at least another 40 seconds, which means my caster dollars are safe. Though he's stimmed quite a lot considering he does not have medevacs yet.
Well, they are on their way.
I think he should maybe... Right, never mind. I'm just going to let him walk up here and do whatever it is. He's won this game. Like, I don't see how he can lose from here.
It would be hard.
Never underestimate the power of Protoss, but I do agree. I
I've done it before.
I don't see how he can lose this, but I'm not willing to call it just yet. Even though I already did a bit earlier, he's managed to get those probes back up now, so I'm not kind of like 100% sold. But he hasn't taken gas. You really do need that. That's quite important.
Yep, I'm surprised he hasn't gone into gas yet, because he's going to want sentries, really, to try and limit the amount of surface area his units have to fight.
Exactly.
Oh.
Well, right now, this is the kind of Bioforce that you would see pushing out at about 10-ish minutes maybe, which is fine because it's about 10 to 11 minutes. But the difference is, you can sometimes lose to that when you have an extra base and didn't lose all your workers to Widow Mines. And Halostar did both of those things, so he's in a sticky spot.
Yeah, but as you can see, Photon Overcharge is really good.
It's pretty decent.
Yeah,
If
hold
you-
them off.
If you have a photon overcharge, if you have a Mothership Core on 200 energy, and you photon overcharge, and then photon overcharge right afterwards, when your second photon overcharge finishes, you have enough energy for another photon overcharge.
Yeah, I was genuinely surprised. I thought, okay, now
Yeah.
goes to
He's-
Pizza,
he's
pushes
fine.
in, kills him. Oh wait, there's a third Photon Overcharge?
He could push in and kill him.
Yeah, I think he
Goes-
could anyway,
goes a bit
even
being
with
safe.
photon overcharge on.
He's being very safe here, but now the overcharge is elapsed, the stim is there, the bio is there, and Halostar is about to cease to be, because
Yes.
he doesn't have things.
No.
The pylons are all
Okay.
gone.
He's
You need
chrono boosting
things.
probes. And the
You need
medevac
things to
turns
deal
up.
with this stuff.
I mean, one thing you absolutely cannot accuse Halostar of is premature GGs. He stays in until he's really sure he's lost. In fact, I think he stays in after everyone else is really sure that he's lost.
Here
And
comes
there's-
the Mario once again
Yeah.
to let
Well.
him know to leave.
The man
Just-
army always justified that game.
Final time. I feel like it is at least sputtering and maybe about to stall completely.
Shame. Two.
It's kind of gone from the
maybe just
Halostar
one. Two SCVs going out immediately.
proxy.
Proxy
Brave.
T-Rex.
Here we go.
Wait, two SCVs? No.
Oh, he
Back
sent one
proxy
to the
Reaper.
ramp. Okay. This may be normal then.
He
Oh.
might.
Oh, he's turned around. Completely turned around.
Yeah, I don't know anymore.
He was scouting for Nexus in the middle of the map.
I guess so.
That's all I can.
I don't know what that was, but yeah, I would have liked to see him in Praxi 2 Rex, something like that.
Yeah, it would have been really,
it will
really
not
cool.
be.
I think it would have worked as well.
Yeah. Oh, it definitely would have worked.
Again, it's the lack of that mothership core. Halostar, someone needs to explain to Halostar like a good way to just open up, and that going gas first is inadvisable in every matchup unless you've got a really good idea where you're going with it. And don't get me wrong, there is a gas. I know a gas first build versus Terran, and it's awesome, but it's not this, and it's not even as good as doing a really standard. Basically, you go like 10 gas and you just make one gas and then you go oracles. And they basically, if they don't check your gas, then they just don't know what it is. And if they do check your gas, then they spend the rest of the time panicking because they've got no idea what it is.
They're like, how's this guy got 200, 300 gas already? That's not possible.
What? How? Wait.
We
It's
get
like, no, it can't
double gateway, second gas coming out.
Double
Hidden
gateway.
barracks.
Yeah, double gateway.
If he follows this up with a cyber core, he could realistically do some non-proxy stalker aggression. But the fact that he's building this zealot tells me that actually he's panicked.
He's supply block too.
Retaliating.
He should cancel this stuff. Make the cyber core. He's got the money. He just doesn't know he has the money because it's
He just
tied
needs
up.
to believe. He needs to believe he's got the money.
Got 2 barracks. One of them is getting the reactor.
The other will be getting a tech lab as 2 racks.
Still no cyber core. Which hurts.
2 racks.
He's going for a second zealot.
I don't know whether the 2 gateways is going to be beneficial, knowing that it's a 2 racks now.
Yeah, maybe, I mean, 2 zealots could be alright, but it's still, he's delayed on his warp gate.
It's, well, you've got to remember, it's going to push with 2 marauders, both with concussive shells.
Yeah.
Like, zealots are just going to
zealots
not
are not
reach
gonna
the
be good.
marines.
Yeah, they
need
need to have
sentries.
something behind them. Yeah.
I mean, with marauders, with concussive, they are just going to get stunned. They're going to be stuck in place. There's going to be a lot of them, but Bio's better.
Yeah,
Bio is always better. That's just the rule. Like, without splash, Bio wins. It's rule of thumb.
more like the ranged unit here will defeat the melee unit because the melee unit can't get near.
I mean, that is also true, but I'd stand by Bio is better. It just is. Mothership core!
Yeah.
Hold
Good.
on, guys.
Good.
He's back in this.
That could help. He is
That's
making a
save
sentry.
him.
He's making a sentry. 2
Making
sentries.
2 sentries? Wow,
Yeah.
that's a lot of
So
gas.
this is right. But the Bioforce is already on its way.
Yep.
But it's relatively small still.
I think this
Reasonably
map
small.
is rather poor for it, though. It's quite a long distance away.
And we've got Twilight coming out. If he can actually land a force field and trap like half this up or something, he'll be alright. It's 2
Plus
more
he's got-
zealots coming though. If there were 2 stalkers with this, that might be helpful.
Yeah. So, I think that this attack will not work. Unfortunately. The sentries, as long as Halostar's on point with his force fields and doesn't just let the entire Bioforce walk up the ramp and
That's
He
the
also
thing,
has
isn't
to let them not snipe the mothership core
That's,
immediately.
yeah. That's the thing.
Yeah.
I think.
Because that will happen sometimes.
Oh,
that's not a good
you
time. What a
cheeky
dick.
man!
What a dick.
Oh!
Luckily-
he
Well-
hasn't got it.
Luckily, that wasn't good at all.
that's
Nice force field.
Oh! That
Can
is
you
the
point out
most
the best-
BM
best
thing I've
force field
ever
I
seen, and
seen?
I'm so impressed. That is genuinely so rude.
Halostar's just casually, USA.
That's kind of the time that you have to chant USA, USA, USA. Like in the
Yeah,
most
USA
obnoxious
is,
way you can. So the follow-up to this, after crushing that, now he looks alright. He's going to get charge. And he kept every zealot.
That was so
Yeah.
funny.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Lycangrope does have a command center behind this, so I absolutely don't feel like he's really like that far behind. He's
No.
got a decent economy. He's actually, what's the word? He is ahead on workers on a Protoss, and that basically shouldn't happen for ever. No, just ever. It just shouldn't happen. Protoss should always be ahead in workers. They're not ahead on income because mules are like worth 4 or 5 workers apiece. But they are ahead on the actual worker count if the Protoss is macroing correctly.
Yep.
Just getting the Nexus, going up to 3 gateways.
I'm
But
going to
yeah,
wonder.
Terran's already planted his natural, so he's going to jump ahead. Factory's down.
Yep.
So
And
it'll
what
be a
tech
well
choice?
but
So what tech choice? What tech choice should Halostar make here? Should
Absolutely
he
High
continue
Templar.
along the
yeah,
Twilight Council?
directly into
Yep.
Storm.
High Templar
Correct.
Storm. He should have a Forge down already. And he doesn't. He should... Really... He's on the right number of gates. He should also have a safety robo. Because
Yes.
we've already seen that his opponent is capable of using Widow Mines to fairly catastrophic effect. And Widow Mines are really good on charge slot armies in general.
Just on that note, if you look at Halostar's vision, you'll notice he's not actually scouted in the slightest.
No.
He doesn't know a thing about what's going on.
And he's got the
It's-
2 sentries there with a decent amount of energy. He could do a Phoenix Scout.
He absolutely
over
could.
everything.
I actually think that a better choice in general against the Terran is to get that safety robot I mentioned.
Yeah,
But then you
and-
get some observers and you just scatter them around, so you can see incoming drops. It's
Yeah.
it's like map hacks, except you paid for it, so it's fine.
Yeah, you just patrol them off to the side where they might
It's like a
drop.
sensor tower, except
keep
it costs
going up
5
the beam.
times as much and it's much worse.
Yeah, you're required to actually look at your minimap all the time for
Yeah,
it to be effective.
Exactly. Well, there's a robo for you. Right there.
I
Yeah.
think he's actually quite lucky he didn't go for High Templar, because if you'll notice, Lycangrope expected High Templar and has already finished a Ghost Academy and is producing ghosts.
Yeah.
So he was expecting a High Templar transition.
I think that's
Whether or
really
not
interesting
this is-
considering he hasn't seen the Templar, what's the word,
Yeah,
Twilight
the
Council.
Twilight.
He has no idea that's there,
Has he
so
not?
he's actually just going absolutely
Yeah, he
blind
hasn't
ghosts.
seen it. That went down after.
Yeah.
That's very odd.
Yeah.
Just
It
go
is very
straight
odd,
to
yes.
Ghosts.
Ghosts are still good anyway. But, yeah.
It's
Yeah,
a-
Ghost is not a bad unit.
Yeah. I mean,
But
they're
it's
just
not a
blanket
decision.
Protoss.
just-
He's probably going to nuke something.
Do you know
Hopefully.
what?
He's getting the ghost cloaking. So
Has
you're
he-
right on that robo for the detection.
You just want a robo, like in any build, unless you're going for basically a blink all in or some kind of really cheesy Stargate thing. You want to have detection against Terran because Widow Mines are too good. Widow Mines are just too good to not have detection. They are the Dark Templar of the Terran.
Exactly. And Ghosts, when it gets into the late game, clump of
Yeah.
10 to 12 ghosts all cloaked will cause absolute nightmares for Protoss.
Yeah,
God, they
that's,
do.
that's
Even when you
valid.
have observers, they can EMP the observers. They are their own anti-detection.
Yeah.
It's quite handy.
As if scan wasn't good enough. Actually, I'm a big fan of the scan mechanic. I wish I had it as Protoss. I spent so much time going, oh, scan! No, wait, hold on.
Would be
No,
so good.
that's not me.
Yeah.
No, I can't do. Oh God, I've lost.
We have a drop coming
Cloaking
in.
is done,
Mm.
yeah.
Here comes the drop. The Mothership Core is about a year away.
This is
If
lovely
he
stuff.
targets the Nexus, he might get it.
He's got Marauders in there. I don't. You know what?
Wow,
I
the
think he might get it.
stim.
Yeah,
Yeah, he probably can get it down.
That's
No
3 stims.
He does have charge, but
no way.
He's got it. He's got it.
Oh, the snipe is real.
he's got blink, yeah.
Oh,
This is the loaded
that's
one.
close.
Oh
This is
my
the
god,
full-
that was awesome.
Very
plays,
nice. Oh,
Lycangrope has been taking some lessons from a certain Mr. Pult, and he did say at the start of the previous game something along the lines of "Pult's gone wreck your face." It was slightly more articulate than that. But either way, lovely drop, dropping it down, getting in there. Nexus gone. Halostar's income is halved just right off the bat.
Yeah,
Yep.
the Protoss is moving out strongly here, while this other large drop is swinging really wide along the high side here. They could kind of pass each other in the night.
I
Looks
think they're
like it's
very
gonna be
likely to.
Yeah.
spotted.
Medevac's boosting on in. He's engaging the small force at the watchtower.
Yeah, I mean the thing is, right now Halostar's basically going all in. He's got his whole army all the way across the map, and Lycangrope's in the position where he has to decide whether he's gonna run across and try and save everything or not.
Yeah.
And I think what's gonna happen is
He
is
drops
gonna
in. Will he recall or will he go?
I think he's going to recall because I think if he goes for it, he's going to lose.
I think but he's
Yeah.
going. He will.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but, no, he'll
I
recall.
agree though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Obviously not a
Oh.
full wall.
Oh, there's a hole in the wall though.
Widow's
That's gonna
going
cost
down.
the game.
That helps.
I think you're right, actually. You know what? I had considered the hole in the wall, but I thought, in my head, I just thought he was going to plug it in time.
Yeah.
But actually, he has not done that. He is now fully at Halostar's mercy at his end of things. And Halostar's going to recall. Let's face it.
He's got five of these zealots. They're going to do some damage against his force, whittle it down, but not a ton. I would have maybe liked to have that warped in offensively. And be
I do like that he's just lifting off, because if he gets himself out and flies
recalled.
to the...
Now he's recalling home.
If he was already up in that base, he could be sniping away that Nexus, could be sniping away at those units.
He's got a force
already.
field behind us.
Blink
Blink forward.
Yeah, the blink
Blink. Remember that you have blink.
isn't happening.
No.
Okay, but either way, all of the bio's gone down for Lycangrope. This Protoss force, with the ability to recall, just gone home. It's defended, and now
Lycangrope
even
has
though-
28 supply, and he's got the proxy pylons up there. He's still got money. There's virtually no income for Lycangrope.
well, he's got a absolutely fine command center, and he's
But
got
he's
21
not-
SC.
he's not
What's
going.
he doing? Why is he
An
always...
attack. Yeah, an attack wins, and he's not.
Yeah,
And this
he
is what
should-
we saw in Halostar's other games, right?
Yeah,
Is
he
an
actually...
attack wins, and he doesn't go.
Yeah, but I don't think he actually knew that Lycangrope had lifted everything in his main. So he kind of was thinking he'll probably still be producing and have quite a large army just now. And I've just lost another Nexus. Maybe I don't want to be going across the map just now.
Yeah,
That's all I can
that's,
think.
That's really good insight into the
Yeah,
guy's
it's
mind, I
probably
think.
true. But if he doesn't know, send a Phoenix. Send a hallucinating Phoenix. See what's
Scout.
going on. He's got to be aware of this, like, because there's now on the upper base there
So
are
many
8
mules.
mules doing it, and all of a sudden he's back up to a really charged economy.
Yeah, you have to scout better than this. And if we look at Lycangrope's income, he's at 1,700 minerals. He is absolutely powering through. Minerals are super important, so it's all good. And our observer is handily pinging the minimap. I had noticed it, but I was getting around to it. Lycangrope has just put down 3 barracks in the middle of the map, just cause. He flew them out when he thought he was going to get base raced. He's flown off. He's just gone, you know what? These can just stay here. I'll build some add-ons. Don't even care. Because he's a boss.
Now, what is the upgrade situation for both players? One attack for
+1 for Halo.
Protoss and 0-0.
Versus 0-0, yeah, for Lycangrope, and it'll probably be a little while. He's got the engineering bay down, but he hasn't had the chance to use it.
Yeah. Obviously, though, the armor upgrade is superior in general against Terran, just because of the fact that their fire iteration is so rapid that you really want to have that extra defense to take it away.
Yeah, as Protoss, you should be going armor first for sure.
Almost always, unless you're going Colossi. Colossi, good unit.
Yeah.
And looks like we're going to have a Doom drop.
He could still. Now, there are 3 good cannons in a nice position there. His army should be able to swing up.
Yep.
But
Should do too much
yeah,
damage.
if he can again really shut down this drop, he might be good. But we'll have to see how much damage it does do. He's not really continuing to attack. He could still go up to High Templar. Or go to Colossus, whichever he prefers right now.
He's lacking in AoE just now.
Drop's going to swing in, I think, right where these 3 cannons are.
Ideally for Halostar, exactly where those 3 cannons are.
Yeah. So is he going to move out at just the wrong time? Yeah. Hopefully he sees this and comes back. First medevac. Yeah.
Ow.
not gonna fall.
He gets them all in.
Yep.
Yeah. Sweet
And
drop
his army's
going
not
towards-
moving at all.
Needs to borrow the
There we
mines.
go. Yeah.
Borrow the mines. No, loses the mines.
All right.
He's done enough, taking it down to, well, picking up a bunch of workers.
Yep.
It's looking pretty nice.
Yeah.
So,
we got 34
33.
probes to 39
Very,
SCVs.
yes.
Yeah.
That's impressive. It's a nice number. And Terran is now completely back in this game. From a point where I thought he couldn't win, he's now I would say he's looking preferred to win this.
Yeah,
Just because of the lack of
he's got
AoE.
2 mining bases, and yeah, just his economy is much better.
And now he's ahead in upgrades as well. No, he's not, actually. He didn't have 1 armor.
Is he going for a 3rd Nexus here, I hope? Yeah.
Excellent.
Now the drop is going to come in and see it as soon as it goes down. Like, literally the second it goes down. He sees it.
Should be able to force a cancel.
Yeah, it will drop on that. Hopefully he'll cancel it. Yeah.
Yep.
But at least that lets him spot that drop, too. And that's not... Could be worse if he didn't
It's
see
not
it.
going to get into the natural. It's not going to be able to do its thing there. There's so many sentries. I mean,
Another big
sentries are
drop
good,
coming back.
but they're not the
They're
thing.
not what you should be spending your
He's-
gas on at this point.
He's
What I'm
going to
saying is they're
accidentally
not
see
high
this
tempo.
other drop with the other Nexus in a little bit.
Yep, and he's doing a double prong drop. That's exactly what he's going to have to do just to win this game.
It's lovely stuff, though. 2-prong
We
drops
see it?
turning
No,
up.
he doesn't see it.
It's Polestar, man. It's Polestar. He knows.
And the army's
has the
actually
power.
moving away.
Gotta be careful not to lose that medevac. Yeah, here we go. So the drop goes straight into the main.
Oh, he's recalling it.
Whoa! That's
Interesting.
brave. Just
That
leave.
is
Go
pretty
home.
brave.
Go home. Go home.
He's,
Go home.
he's not moving the second drop. If he blinks onto this, then it's all dead.
Here comes
No,
the
it's
second
dead
drop.
anyway. Now the drop comes into the natural. He will move down.
I mean,
Well,
already
right.
the damage has been done by these drops to such a huge. Where's that? Oh, even more compounding it now. 21 probes left for Halostar. He's being torn apart.
He does still have
it's
a
just
nice
being
bank
pulled
though.
in every direction. He's got a good bank, but he doesn't have production for it. He has not teched since the 1980s. he's got
Poor Brood War.
he's got exactly what had 10 minutes ago, 15 minutes ago, and he's not moving off it. And he has to. There has to be AOE with this army, and there's not.
Yep. Now the Terran is at a supply advantage, which I think most of will be in probes or workers rather.
It's not though. If we just take a
It's-
look at the interface, I can see that it's 82 armor supply to the 92 of Lycangrope, 26 to 52 SCVs. There's no way in which Lycangrope isn't ahead. He's got better income. He's got better upgrades. He just has to make sure that he doesn't make a mistake.
What's going
now.
on
He's-
here? This Halostar base in the worst possible
Please,
place
please.
to hide this thing.
Oh, look! The barracks can see it, but the pylon can't until
Yeah,
it finishes.
You can totally see it.
Oh, dude.
No-
it's
no
amazing.
He
reaction.
has to have seen that.
The scouting barracks.
Sitting around
This
now.
this was all part of his plan.
Cancel
sleep
your
out.
Nexus. Oh, he's just gonna warp in a single zealot there. That'll save it. Oh, totally.
Zealot's just like, screw you,
No,
I'm
you
not
got
doing
this.
this.
You got this.
In no other game could that have happened, but that is absolutely amazing.
And while his army is up at the right hand side, he's moving out with 2 more drops.
He's trying to
No,
take this
Halostar-
other base. The zealot will
Halostar's
see.
determined to get a hidden base.
I have to say, I've been really impressed by Lycangrope. He hasn't done anything. He's taken pretty good fights all the way through the game. He hasn't like gone, okay, I think I'm ahead. Let's try and hit this nice little timing, and then lose because he's made a mistake. He's just done little pokes here and there. It's what Thorzane would call the spoon, and I mean, this is perhaps a classic example.
This is a really good fight for a Protoss player.
This is bad. This was
Amazing
not-
fight, but he's dropping at the same time in
Getting
both
dropped
bases.
in the main and the natural.
And his
That's
supply
the
is
thing.
still so far ahead. He's
Yeah, the
gonna.
counterattack.
Yeah, I don't know what he's gonna do. He's not. He's gonna sit there. He's gonna recall back to the main.
He just lifts up and goes.
No.
I mean, he got the drop out, but there's still winning ones in this space. Here we go.
The
Ouch.
probes are crossing the map, being chased by an SCV.
They are as well. That's like a sheepdog and the sheep, which is exactly how I've seen this game going. It's just been a Lycangrope going, I'm going to kill you. And Halostar's gone, oh, but I need to be here. I need to be, oh no, why are you over there now? And the whole game he's just spent panicking and reacting. And behind it all, the macro out of Ghosty Pizza's been pretty sweet.
Yep. He's definitely
nailing it.
controlled this game.
Like, this could be a totally different player to the guy we saw in the first 2 games. In the first 2 games, like, he wasn't looking good. In this one, he looks great.
I think
he's-
he's finally
he's
got over his
everywhere.
nerves.
Mm.
And
This is nice. This is really nice.
yeah, he's
Yep,
just
he's
pulling
playing with
everything apart. There's
confidence.
nothing. And Halostar, if I was able to coach Halostar on one thing, it would be
Wait,
attack.
hang on. Really?
Huh?
I can think of a number of things.
There's more things, but in this game, he had it won.
He
won.
actually did. He hit
He
that
won the
timing.
game, and he had to go back. Like he destroyed the front, went home to save it.
Wait, what?
This is awesome.
Oh!
He did this, went home to save it, and then didn't attack. And
Guys, no, did you just see that? He just
Yeah, I saw
recoiled.
that. That
His
was
proxy
awesome.
Hope
base.
to that Nexus.
That's
That's kind
awesome.
of cool.
That's so cool. There's basically no reason to do that, but that was
No.
awesome.
None whatsoever.
Like-
But it was cool. And
Uh,
he's now killing these SCVs on purpose to sack supply.
Yeah, he doesn't need them. He's got all these
Yeah.
bases. Actually, you know what? I say that. He's actually got 2 orbitals, hasn't he? That's really... No, he's going to have a third soon, but... It doesn't matter because he's so far ahead, but that is a little bit premature perhaps to be doing that when you're on 47 workers.
Yeah.
Either way, for the first time, I'm actually seeing Lycangrope Ghost Pizza get a bit of a bank, but I'm not sure if it's going to matter because can you see this
So
army?
much. So
That's
much.
just
Guardian
great.
shields don't stack, guys. Just a tip. I think he was trying to go for force fields there, but he has missed his hotkey, and with that, he may have missed his chance to get into the round of 16 as this army just smashes forward through him. He's got nothing left. He's got 4 observers, and if we look, he's got 4 army supply. That's the observers. That's all he's got.
The rest is just probes. And
There's the same
they
amount of
are-
army supply for Halostar in the game as there is in the base of Halostar for Lycangrope.
Yeah.
His army's not even arrived yet. There's just 2 Widow Mines jamming, and one of them just got like a bunch of kills. Just picked up 4 probes.
That'll be it. We should be
Okay.
seeing the GG now.
This will go. I expect some Widow Mines to come down, or mules to come down.
There we go!
That's
Space
it.
Pizza inbound. Nexus goes down. Probes are all going down. Halostar clings on for dear life as he has done every single game, but I think even he must know that he's not long for this world and indeed for this tournament.
14 supply. 4 observers. He's still building pylons up at his hidden base.
He's desperately
totally
throwing
come
up his
back.
steam probes. The 4 observers are heading up just to add their technical expertise to building a base. And 2-2 just starting for Terran.
Well, he's
Well.
picking up forces already and looking to go find something else.
Yep, he's already scanned that location. He knows the
Yeah.
base is there.
Okay.
So just want to take this brief moment of downtime to comment on how pretty I think the arrangement of the observers around the mothership core is. I think that's very artistic, and I'd
It's
like to
pretty
thank
good. It's-
Halostar for
It's
contributing to
angelic.
that.
Yeah.
In his
I
final
think that's the
moments.
halo around.
Oh,
That's what
and
it
is the
is.
mothership core the star?
Yes.
Oh my god,
And
That's-
now
there it
Halostar's heart
that's,
sinks.
that's so deep, man.
Attack observers attack.
Yeah, they're desperately trying.
No.
No host or
It's,
overcharge.
It's just not happening. The probes are pulled, but they really don't do so great against 1-1 bio.
No, not really.
Actually, you know, they're dancing. The
Yes.
Marines are dancing.
Well, Ghost of Pizza has flair. We can give him that.
He does have flair, actually. He's really BM, but in a really funny way. I think if I
It's
played against
true.
him on ladder, I'd be quite unhappy. But
Probably. But you
No.
also wouldn't stay in the game like this.
You would also
very
probably.
true. Well, you know,
when you stay in the game with a simulator, you're BM.
that is BM. But it was his last
Yeah.
tournament hope,
Yeah.
so I think we have to give the guy a little bit of credit
Sure.
for that one.